So I may have gone onto Buyee and got a little bit carried away, getting a few things that I've always wanted, to be honest. So how about we take a look at what's in here. So we've got a bunch of brown envelopes in here. Here's one. Let's take a look. It's like Christmases. What have we got here? Aha! Doki Doki Panic. So that's the actual Famicom disc game that the Western Super Mario Bros. 2 was basically a sprite rip-off, essentially. So I'm sure you recognise this little guy here. And of course, that one there. And this one. And even the Shy Guy. It was the first appearance of the Shy Guy. So he was originally never a Mario character. So interesting to know that. So we'll put that aside. Excuse the wobbling, the desk isn't the most supportive. Ooh, what's this? I have absolutely no idea. It looks like some kind of USB thing. Yep, I have not a Scooby as to what this is. So, let's find out, shall we? I'll just get that open that way. Here we are. Because I'm sure I'll probably need to translate that stuff on the front to understand what the hell's going on. Okay, so I think I know what this is, going by that you can see there. It's weird, it's like wrapped in cardboard and cling film. So, let's see if I can get this out. Aha! There we go. Super Mario Bros. 3! The Japanese Famicom version. And of course, we're seeing the disc here and the cartridge. You can probably guess another thing that's going to be in my box of goodies. Here we are. And do you know what? That is actually pretty spotless. Look at that. You can tell by the back there, look. You might recognise it. So, most people know a chap called Gunpei Yokoi. Probably butchered that name, of course. Invented the Game Boy. And of course after that, he did the, I think it was the Virtual Boy. Correct me if I'm wrong. Obviously we know how that went. But then he decided to pretty much retire, but he made a puzzle game for a little handheld called the Wonder Swan. And this is that puzzle game. And what's in this one? Aha! So, as you can probably guess, there's going to be a certain handheld console in here. But I didn't want to crack that one open just to have it, you know, the console fry it if it's not very good. You know what I mean? I don't want to damage it. So I did get a couple of random WonderSwan games. This is actually the WonderSwan Color game. Treasure Wars, apparently. I don't know anything about it, but it was cheap, it was there, so yeah. I got that as a sort of a good test. So that's nice. Tape didn't want to give way on that one, please. Okay. Here we are. This is my other test. You can probably see through the bubble wrap already. First Final Fantasy for the WonderSwan Color. There it is. Very nice. And we've got one more brown paper bag. This is a bit more chunky. Oh, yes. Okay, so while Japan had the real Mario Brothers 2, and obviously we got a westernized version of this, we did eventually get the real Mario Brothers 2 on the All-Stars compilation called Lost Levels. However, I kind of wanted the proper Mario Brothers 2, and I think this is the first introduction of the poison mushroom. So yeah, good stuff there. Okay, so now we're to the bigger items. So I'm going to start with this one that's jammed down the side here. And it's just in a bubble pack. Not quite sure what this is offhand. I will say this is all a accumulation of probably about a month, because they do keep your stuff for up to 30 days at no extra cost. So it does give you opportunity to browse around other Japanese stores that they support and see if there's anything else that takes your fancy. It lets you wait for them to be delivered, and then you can collate them all together and save on packaging, which is nice. So can't fault that. Ah, hello. Yes, I think I know what this is. This might give you a little hint as to something later as well. Let's see if I can open this without destroying the content. And there's a controller. There's the controller. You know what? Buttons feel quite good. D-pad could use a little work, I think. Some of those, you can tell the silicons in there are quite ancient. But yeah. So bonus points if anyone guesses what that is and what console it's for. And I will not accept the generic answer. That's cheating. And here we go. I think this might be the console it's for. So yeah, it's another good thing. I don't know if the other, like Zen Market and Sendico, do this, but you can also request photos. So they'll open the package and take photos of it for you. So you can see, oh yeah, it's in good condition. It's not ruined or ruined. Can you guess what it is yet? Probably. So I'm trying to get something out of the stocking or something. There we are. It's got your expansion cover. I do need to get a power supply, because it didn't come with a power supply. Needs a bit of a clean. Bit of a scrub up. PC Engine Shuttle. So yeah, this is one of the rarer ones. But in essence, it's a PC engine with a lovely little HuCard slot there. But it's a PC engine that's pretty much incompatible with everything. like accessory wise this is. Obviously you can play your games through here, but it's not compatible with the CD unit. It's not compatible with the aftermarket ones, you know, from trying to think now. I can't remember the name. I'll put it on screen if I find out. But you know, the units that slot on the back and you plug an SD card in and stuff. Not compatible with those. Apparently the output quality is not very good. You can see the AV out is a little dim there, so I need to get one of those as well. But as it's so rubbish, it has quickly become one of the rarest versions of the PC Engine. So I had to get it, and it does look quite nice. I mean, as I say, I can see, I don't know if you can see on the camera, but this vent in particular is pretty manky, and it's a little bit sticky to the touch. But I'm sure it'll clean up. I'm sure it'll clean up quite nicely. Yeah, that'll be all right. Very nice. Okay, next. Boom! I had to get a WonderSwan colour. So yeah, it's all boxed. The box is in pretty good condition. A few little tatty bits there, but let's see if we can get it out. Oh my lord! It's still got a blooming cellophane battery. Okay, interesting. Let's get this out of the box. There we are. WonderSwan colour, pamphlet and guarantee and things like that, I guess. And there it is. You can see my little cartridges go in there. Battery goes in here. Yeah, it looks pretty good condition. The screen, if I can just reflect the light, the screen looks pretty good. Not many scratches considering, you know, considering the age. I mean, when was this made? Does it say? No, it doesn't say on there. It's on the back here. Oh, here we go. Look, yeah, 2000. You can see that. Yeah, Bando A 2000 using a AA. But yeah, and actually, do you know what? Those buttons, I don't know if you can hear this. Yeah, those buttons actually feel really good considering the age of it. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that. It's very nice. Big beastie number one is da-na-na-na, the Famicom Disk System. Here we are. So let's take a look in the box, shall we? Let's make sure I don't push the other box off the blooming table. Here we are. So we've got our Famicom Disk System manual. Looks like we've got our little stamp of like warranty and stuff as well. So if it fails, I've got to let Nintendo know, and they'll send me a new one. Oh, you're heavy. There we go, look. You can see the back of it there. And the front of it there. Don't really want to get it out of the box, but out of the bag rather. Okay, I've either just broken that yellow button or it's supposed to go in, so. Yep, no idea. I guess we'll find out, eh? So I will do longer videos of these things individually, but it's just sort of an idea of what we've got. And you can see it's called like a RAM pack. I never knew what that was, that sort of plugged in the top of the Famicom. But it looks like that's what it is. So it looks like it's a RAM pack. So good times. So let's plug, not plugging anything. We'll just put that back there with our little manual. And our box lid back on like so. And let's move on to the last item. Eventually. My bad, there is a foam top to this, but it got stuck on the inside of the box. I don't know if you can see it. But yes, cool. Right, last item. As you can tell, it's a Famicom. But the good news is, it's not just any Famicom that you've seen a million times before. It's the Holy Grail Famicom with the square buttons. So, if you've held an NES controller or a Famicom controller, you're probably used to your buttons sort of click-clacking away and you're done. So, initially, when these first came out, they had those rubberized buttons. So, you know, like on your Game Boy, you've got like the start and select and things like that. That type of texture. And those were your A and B buttons. So, if I open this up, I can show you. Nice ye olde RF thing there. Good times. Might be using that, if I can help it. And we've got our little manual. And obviously, being the first edition, one of the reasons they changed the way they make them is because the first ones were very, very prone to yellowing. And as you can see, this looks like a smoker has had it in that house for 120 years. However, the main thing we're here for, as you can see, you've got these rubberized, squishy A and B buttons. Actually, do you know what? Actually feels really good. I'm going to put it up to my mic, see if you can hear me press the buttons. So there's your A and B. Do you know what? That's not bad. I was expecting worse. Sort of button wise there. This the eject mechanism I'm not too happy about because it looks like it's cracked, or at least once cracked and been repaired. You can see down here. So I'm not chuffed about that, but hey ho. But actually, you know what? That Famicom cartridge is loose, so I'm gonna do it. Just open that flap. Open that flap, thank you. And then, boop. I'm not going to plug it in because I just saw the cartridge connector looks really dirty. So yeah, goes in like that, and then to eject, boom, and it pushes it up. I mean, you've seen bloody cartridges before, so you know how that works. But yeah, so we're going to have fun with all this, I think. And of course, they will get their own individual videos at some point. But consider this a sneaky peek. And of course, if you want to see those individual videos, remember to, you know, like and subscribe, as they always say. But no, it does mean a lot, and it sort of gets me to that point where I can start putting more time into this rather than, you know, some hours in the evenings and things like that. So yeah, and of course it lets me fund more stuff like this to show you. So always good, isn't it? Win-win. Well, for now, I shall see you next time. Next time there's a box from America. Anyway, catch you around.